Oh, it's good to see you again.
Welcome to Hearthstone. Today I will be making a new draft here. Paladin, Rexar the Hunter, or Priest. This is an interesting choice. I have not
The light shall bring
in
victory.
the arena for a while, so I will as a Priest. I'll take Argent Command, that's a great card. I'll take Shadow of Pain or the other two. Thoughtsteal is a great card. Now this is a hard choice because the Swamp Boost is a really good 2-drop because it's a 3/2 but has a battle cry to destroy the opponent's weapon, which is really good. And the Chillwind Yeti is a 4/5 for 4, which is great stats for a 4-mana card. And then you have the Stormwind Champion, which is a good card as well because it gives a 6/6 for 7, which is generally not that good. But the battle cry, I mean the effect of the card is so good. But in my opinion, I think I will take the Chillwind Yeti over the other two because I think I can get better late game and I will get more 2-drops. Now this is a pretty bad. I like Silence, so I will take Silence over those two. I will take Mind Vision over the other 2 garbage cards. I'll take Morgan Infiltrator over those two. We'll take 1 Mind Control. The Arcanine Soul Priest is a great card to have, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 spells, which is not bad for the gadgets on Auctioneer. I don't have a 5-drop either, but I think the Arcanine Soul Priest is too good to let go of. The Marsh, easy choice over those. I like the spell because it's a great card. The Silence effect is too good. I will take the Armani Berserker over. Now this one is quite easy because the Light Spawn is really good. So I will take the Darkscale Healing over the other two. I will take another Shadow Word Pain over the other two because the Lord of the Arena is not a good card because the 5 health for a taunt is not good unless it's like the Ascended Shield Master. So I will take the Shadow Word Pain. The Spiteful Smith is generally a good card, but I'll take the Fairy Dragon. Take another Light Spawn. Ooh, this is a hard one because Harvest Golems are great, the best 3-drop you could probably get, and Shadow Word Death is just. I would assume that I'd get more Shadow Word Deaths, so I will take a Harvest Golem. Swamp Boost, those two. I will take the Kodo over the Imp Master, even though the Imp Master is a great card. But I need more late game. Take the Spiteful Smith. Take Holy Smite. Now I wish I would have taken that. I will take the Stranglethorn Tiger over the Frost Elemental because I don't value freeze that high. This time I'll take the Element. Take the Holy Smite. Ooh, that's a great card. Temple Enforcer. It's almost always a pick. I've already got 2 Shadow Word Pains, and the Temple Enforcer is too good to give up. I will take the Power Word Shield over Northshire Cleric and the Gnomish Inventor. Because this is the Power Word Shields are generally too good of a card to give up. And Azure Drake is a really good 5-drop because the draw card is highly valuable. Well, I'm not the best at Hearthstone, and this deck is, I would say, average. So, since I'm not the best, and that this is quite an average deck, I could probably go 5 wins with it. But I know if you're a better Hearthstone player, you could definitely do better than that. But 5 wins is fine with me.
versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Now this is the hard.
The light shall
This
bring
is the first
victory.
round and you don't know if their deck is good or bad. A 1, 2, and a 3. So that's a great starting hand. I will use Mind Vision on turn 1 and hope I can steal something good. If I steal something good, that'd be great. Let's see what he has in his hand. A Lightning Bolt. So that's a great card to know that he has that. And it's a great card to own in your hand as well. I will try not to play around with the environment too much, because now I can ooze that, which is great for me. Because the Stormforce is actually a great weapon for Shaman especially. And this is why the ooze is so good. You could take care of 2-drop weapons. You could take care of basically any weapon with it. It's great. I think he will probably use his Lightning Bolt, but maybe not. He's looking at the card he just top decked. Oh, he's only got totem. This Hearing Totem, okay. Generally, I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna trade with that, because usually trading is good. Now that he's got a Lightning Bolt, I don't want to play the Hearthstone Priest with the sword right now, because it'd be lightning bolted and taken out quite easily. I would like this to stay alive for a little bit longer, and usually you'd like to play it a little bit later when you could use your hero ability with him, or heal, for instance. A Lightning Storm. That is one of the better Shaman cards, the Lightning Storm, because it's a great AoE. And now, since he's gonna be, that's 2 overloads, so he'll only have 3 mana. This is an interesting choice. I think I'll coin out the Azure. I'm surprised he did not use his Lightning Bolt yet. I think I said greetings, but if I didn't, I didn't.
Give me a quest.
Questing Adventure on its own. Not a generally good card to put on its own, so it's not. See, if I had 1 more mana, this would have been great for the Hearthstone Priest. And if I would do that, it wouldn't help me that much. And to deal 4 damage just isn't worth.
Must consider.
So I think I'll just trade with Azure Drake. Play them the White Spawn. Now, if you're wondering why I do not trade with the Harvest Golem, because it's a 2-1, you'll get a 2-1 back. But still, it's a 2-1, and you still have the Azure Drake stay alive. So it's not worth letting this die just to have the exact same card. And plus, I'm a priest, so I have the ability to heal, so.
I wonder.
Lightning Bolt, probably. Well, no, that was right there, so he would not Lightning Bolt. This is Lightning Bolt. Oh, it was. So top deck that in the last. Now I can Arcanine Soul pretty safely. Deal with that. But now, I want it like this. Quite frustrating to deal with. Or I could buff this up to be an 8/8 and just punch him in the face. But I don't find that helpful. Now to weaken this is not worth it, so I will hit him in the face, because if I would weaken this I won't be able to heal it, which makes this considerably useless. But I would be able to just give it with the Temple Enforcer, but that's pros and cons. But if he wants to trade with the Harvest Golem, where's my Shadow Word? Well, actually, I could deal with it in several ways, easily. First way is I buff this up to an 8/8 and just punch it. Should be the best play, just since I get such a great card out. That's why the Light Spawn is such a great card. Because the Light Spawn is just too good. A 5/5 for 4 mana.
Ready to ride.
It's just too good of a card.
Do you need a blessing?
Interesting. He should trade that with something, because I could just use the Arcanine Soul Priest's ability to kill something. Whatever. That's quite annoying that he got a Searing Totem. I wonder what he's gonna do now. God, Holy Smite, which is helpful as well. Okay. Lightning Bolt. So that's the one that I stole. Dealing with the Arcanine Soul Priest. And which one is the Giving Taunt? See, Ancestral Healing is not the best card either to be running like that. Holy Voice One. Now I threaten lethal on the board, so if you cannot deal with any of the threats, it's well played. And attack totem.
Well played.
Whatever he would have played, it would have helped him. Sorry that happened. Whatever. Yes, sorry. That was a little bit unnecessary. I don't run Priest a lot in my what is it called? Custom. I don't run Priest all that much. I like to run with a Murloc Legendary Shaman deck. I love that deck. My voice volume is not too low. I'd like to know if you guys would like to watch Custom or whatever you want to play, whatever you call it, just like play or whatever.
Let the hunt
Or if you
begin.
just want to.
The light shall bring victory.
This is an interesting starting hand because I could get rid of Power Shield, but I think it's a great hand, especially with the Armani Berserker, to give it to Power Shield and enrage it, and it goes all downhill from there.
Greetings.
See, now,
Greetings,
he's
traveler.
hoping that will trade with the 2/3. Have the Armani Berserker. And even if he would be able to trade the Hunter's hero ability is so bad that he won't be able to do 1 damage to it. And that's really good for me. Since I have nothing to worry about, since I can just heal and forget about the ability. Playing 6 small moves because I doubt that the Hunter is going to be using a weapon, especially in Arena. Ooh. Okay, he's unleashing the Hound this early, which is fun. Knowingly that he did that means that this is like a full rushdown deck and I gotta start healing.
Silver Moon shall not fall.
Interesting. Oh, I can just see it. And then this will bring it up. Okay. I'm just trying to keep my cards alive. The longer they live, the better the card gets. Technically. Because the more damage he gets to do. Let's see what he's got for 5 mana. I liked playing Hunter, but exact same time I don't. this game's a little interesting because most of it is just rush down. Like every player that you use to get up against you and try to rush you down. Since this is basically useless, and I'll get a 2-1 back on this. It's not like 3-1, especially since I got healed that back up to a 3-4. That's what makes the Hearthstone so good. A death rattle of it. Maybe he's trying to get rid of this, the light spawn. I will make sure he can get rid of the light spawn and now I'm turning into the rushdown deck. I have a threatened lethal on the board again. He can bring down the light spawn to 3 health, but I can heal it back up to 5 and then back to 8 and basically ruin him from there. So there's some ways you could probably use an explosive trap, which could help him a great deal, but I don't think it'll be enough to help him. Yeah, an explosive shot might, yes, explosive shot.
I've got the beast in my sack.
That's not a big one. I think I don't think he's got a way to deal with this, so I'll just keep on hitting him and keeping this up in health, keeping up the rush down, working, because I highly doubt that the hunter will have enough to kill me, unless he has like 2 Unleash the Hounds and like 2 Timberwolves, even though that I don't think that'll even be it. Yeah, I think I've won this one. There's not much a hunter can do. It's because the hero ability, you can't help it. Like if someone plays a 1-drop, for instance, you can't use your hero ability to get rid of that 1-drop. It's like the same with the priest, but you can kind of negate that because you can just heal yourself. So yep, that's
Well played.
can't blame him. He's versus a priest. Priests are used to be the most overpowered. Just like mages until they've been nerfed, and now mind control and pyroblast have been nerfed to 10 mana, which makes them pretty useless now. But in some instances, they're really helpful. Like pyroblast, you know, that's the big game finisher. But now that it's moved up that high, you don't want that really in the deck.
Versus Uther.
Barrack.
I will
Paladin.
fight with honor.
This should
The
be
light
a little
shall
bit
bring
more of a
victory.
challenge. I will get rid of the light spawn because I need better cards. Okay, Online Berserker's a great card. Dropped 1 card.
Greetings.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a great top deck.
I smell blood.
See, paladins have great hero ability to, because it'll slow down the whole game. Because whenever you play 1-1, usually you want to trade with them, because you know paladins have the cards like Blessing of Kings, so that they could just buff them up like crazy and destroy you. So it's usually worth just trading. Play this.
It's time for it.
I will hit him in the face. Seven cards, which includes the coin. Okay, so I get a good trade-off right there, and I don't have anything to play, which is pretty bad for me unless I top deck 3 or 2. That works.
First kill. Who you want me to
See, now he doesn't want to play or use his hero ability, because if he does that, I can enrage my Armani Berserker, and that would be really bad for him. So he's got 7 cards, including the coin, which is interesting. Oh, because I played a 1-drop.
I wonder.
I am not a morning
We'll
person.
destroy that immediately. What can you do with 1 mana? Okay, now I will definitely. Well, that was kind of useless because I don't think he was expecting that to happen. But now I can enrage my Berserker.
Who you want me killed?
I could just silence it and keep up the mana, but I don't think it's worth it. Again, healing myself is a little excessive, and I did not need to do that. Now, knowing that he put Divine Shield on the Imp Master kind of shows me that he's probably a new player, because when you use Divine Shield on an Imp Master at the end of the turn, it will take damage, and it'll just destroy the Divine Shield. Useless. Now this champion, arguably best weapon in the game, probably best weapon. I enjoy it. It's such a good weapon. 4/2 for 4 mana, but whenever you attack, it heals you for 2. So that's not bad at all. It's a great weapon. I would love to have other weapons in other decks, because I like using weapons. Like, just today I was playing a rogue run, and I got the 2nd time to the highest I've ever gotten in an arena, which was 9 wins. That was my 2nd time getting 9 wins. And I didn't even think my deck was that good.
Reporting for duty.
Arguably, I guess it was pretty good. Okay, wasting your charge on that's interesting.
Suffer!
I really feel that's in range of Hammer of Wrath, which is something you don't want to be running into. I would like my Temple Enforcers to come into hand so I could basically show him that
Let the pain speak to me.
Alright. Now if he hits that'll make me kind of need to. Or not. Yeah, I can do that as well. Embrace the I don't think it's worth it. I would freeze that. Debatable to freeze the Acolyte or the Paladin himself, because if you freeze the Acolyte, he won't be able to get a card draw, and if you freeze the Paladin, he won't be able to use a true Silver Champion.
Your magic shall not save me.
So that saves him, or does it, because I got the Arcanite Soul Priest in my hand, which gives me the victory. Now I won't tell him well played till the end. Now I'll tell him well played.
Well played.
Suffer!
Embrace the void.
Well played.
3 stacks. They're great. Thank you all for watching. I would enjoy a rate, comment, and please tell me how I can improve my game. That will always be helpful. And